Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your boy Shadow Knight here with Dion, main man Chaos. He's gonna be rocking some Champions Arena out now on Gala for you. Got any questions?
Yeah.
Drop them in the chat.
Yo, let's go. Get this started. Actually, I need to tune in myself. Pull up the whole stream. Hey, where you at?
Yeah,
Make sure I meet.
Do my links quick.
Oh, even Spider Monster's streaming as well. Go. Get this started. Actually, I need to tune in myself. He's in here.
Get those links in the Discord.
Get him up. Zach Pritt. It's not bad.
Gotta work overtime.
Huge.
Everything is on course.
No time to rest.
An auto.
Locked on. More power to me. Now get to work, y'all.
This is going to stick.
Stars, grant me your power.
Follow the center. I'll kill you myself.
Do this mayhem and then open some packs in them legendary glove sold.
This is it.
Or anything nice. Then just need to head straight to the arena. Ain't got much VP yet today. What VP are you on for the day,
The
Kat?
stars got.
Good question. Let me see. 2,692. Currently at rank 26. Slowly, I'm just trying to hold that position, man. I ain't even trying to climb the ranks. I'll take all the VPs I can get. No, apart from that, as long as I stay in top 50, I'm all good. I gotta test out that new bracelet that I just picked up. Boy, Shadow Knight hooked me up. Yeah, deals.
This is going to stick. Damn it.
Start a couple of these level 3s. Come on, pink chest. Zoe's holes. Which are selling immediately on the market for some odd reason.
Hey yo, don't sleep on Zoe. She's like the cheapest Barbara in terms of her ability. Like rather than getting a Barbara, you can get a Zoe. A lot of people like who's better, Barbara or Zoe. And they're both respectively good.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey yo, you know that accessory that I got from you, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, it's OP. It's OP.
Lucky I don't
Doing
use,
things right.
you're lucky I don't use a wizard, mate. Oh, that's a support, isn't it? I like. No,
Support.
I've got that. I've just got way too much health on my support not
Sana.
to use that. Not to use that bracelet. Like the 7K is
Yeah.
nice of it, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I hear that.
If I pour a Roxanne here, I'll be buzzing.
Oh man, I hit the wrong person. Fook.
Have you just been doing normal summons recently?
Bro, I ain't done no summons.
I'm going to do 2 maybe with the money I've made from them gloves. Yeah, I'm going to give it two whirls. Go on, give me something good. Three champions, 1 being a boo. I'll do 3 draws, and then that's my limit. I'll save that. I've got a Gordon and Durgan, an Easy 05, and a Balkan. Right, 1 more, let's go. Oh, I've got some Varna souls, nice. I quit while I'm ahead or roll 1 more, you reckon? Roll 1 more, this is my absolute limit. Them 3 gems, pay for my mayhem for the next foreseeable.
See what you get, let's see what you get.
Oh, I've got some Sana souls and some Roxanne souls. Nice, I've got quite a lot
Nice.
got quite a lot of sellable stuff.
Yeah, no, that was actually really good.
Yeah.
Good pulls.
Yeah, good pulls. Now got some champions I can dismantle as well.
Okay, seriously.
20, 40, 30. Yeah, nice. Dismantle those. Give me 100 essence. So annoying not being able to sell in my own one. We're at the limit.
Oh, mate.
These are it. Anything else to sell? I've got 1 stack of Sophia that I can send you as well.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. Oh, mate.
Roxanne's going for 500s. Might just keep it just in case I get an epic pull. Should be capitalising on these Leopolds. Maybe. Right, anyway, let's get into some games.
Yeah, yeah. I do some battling.
How much? 146 essence as well, which is nice.
Tremble in fear.
I've got any. Oh. 1500 VP for the day. Quite a lot of people. There's 9 in my league now, so I should be finding games a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Hey Bumble, how's it going, bro? Feel free to jump on in the call with me and Chaos if you ain't doing nothing, or just be a spectator. Completely up to you.
Where's the bread?
First game, Beckett. Rough.
Have a pleasant dream. Everything is on course.
Repent your sins.
The scent of
My
battle.
Varnus literally survived with a whisker.
Spread the breath of death.
Got the stun though.
I'll cleave them into pieces. I'll kill you myself.
Oh, she's dodged it. Cool, man. Hope you're having a good time with your son. Thanks for stopping by the stream.
Spread the breath of
Appreciate
death.
it.
I knew it would be my turn.
No time to rest. Spread the breath of death. Kill them. I'll kill you myself.
We'll get the stun. Hey, smiling monster in the house.
Spread the breath of death.
Yo, he's stream sniping. He's stream sniping. Trying to beat you.
Leave it to me. Starting the hunt. This is it.
Yo, I'm in Masters, and like people in the Masters League are just like killing me. Masters Arena, like I can't compete. I need to drop back down to Diamond, fam.
This is it.
Right, this guy's gonna one-shot wreck me now. Should have took his.
Here is the verdict.
Should have took his Beckett out.
Champagne.
Oh, how come?
That guy. Yeah.
He's a dick in Discord as well. Doesn't think 180% on a character with the highest base attack isn't OP.
Highest base attack. Ooh.
Yeah, if you've got level 1, all level 1s, he's got one of the highest base
Oh, okay.
damages. So
Didn't know that.
when you equip attack stuff to him, and then his 2 card is it might be his 3 card. I don't want to say it's his 2 card and be mistaken. But it does 180% plus 180% AOE.
Oh, AOE. Wow. Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's mental.
just need to-
I mean, Sophia does like, she does high single target. Her 3-star is
Where am I?
240% plus an additional 10% for every debuff they have on them.
So it's probably
Again,
above 220.
Oh, how
Literally just one
come?
hit my team.
oh, see, he's got
Time to find
Zafina.
out.
He changed up his team. Yeah, bro, he changed up his team. Well, that's what happens, bro. When you have money, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. When you have money,
Give me strength.
yeah, it's a whole different game you're playing. Like we're playing one game, they're playing a whole different game, fam,
King Wit, me
and
and
enjoying it.
Chaos is in our own little Discord. I can invite you in if you mean you'd love to hop in like right now, or you mean you just would like to, but you've got your son and can't. If you want to get in now, I'll send you an invite. Appreciate it if you can't. Yeah, so I think I need to lose some games and get knocked down at this Champions arena, man. I ain't. WoW's gonna wow, I'm just not quite there. Oh,
You're ranked number 5. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Rumble's gonna drop in with us. So, send you an invite. Add friends.
Hey there, bud. Can you hear me?
Where's
Yeah,
the
I can hear ya.
Awesome, awesome.
Welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
King meet Chaos, Chaos meet King.
What's up, Chaos?
Yo, King, what's good? What's good?
So basically, I've been thinking like what CA needs right now is some sort of friendly battle system where you can choose any kind of champions and you have basically the same levels. So creators can make content and battle each other, or people just you can basically do a lot of content if there was like a cap and where you could basically just make a team and just fight with each other, right?
Well, like an arcade, like a versus mode.
Yeah, like a versus mode, because then you can see if there's really skill, and also you can add esports in the game. You can do commentary, you can create a lot of cool content, and that is what I'm basically looking for. I'm a content creator as well, Chaos.
Oh, what's your channel?
It's King Bumble. So I come from the Web 2 space. Like 7 years back, I was one of the largest in the world. Same with PewDiePie, Bubble Cup, Jelly. I had like 500,000 subscribers. Back then, that was large, and then I stopped. I had millions of views, and I've been trying to find basically games that is basically very competitive. And Champions Arena does have that that perspective of the game. If they do that thing with the cap where people can battle each other, friends can play with each other, and where you can basically rely on your skills and not just pure money.
Yeah, like skill based. I'm all for that. That's why, like me and Shadow Knight, we come from Legends Reborn. Like we prefer to play Legends Reborn because it's pure skill based. And yeah, like having that element, like you just said, they will be really good because it's not about who can spend the most amount of money and just like dominate. You know.
Yeah. Well, you can have that on the arena, but all I want is that you can basically have an own section with like esport, like where you can basically see your skills, who got the coolest trick, the coolest combos, and where it's basically a fair fight.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
So yeah, I reached out to Gala and the team. So let's see if they reply back, because I do have a lot of ideas that can basically reach out to the Web 2 world. And for me, the most important thing is that it's enjoyable content to watch, just not like you're super powered up and just kill everybody with one hit, because people want to see skills in any games, really.
Yeah, so hyped that Legends coming out.
Oh, how come?
Yo, King, did you ever play Legends Reborn?
No, I'm actually new to Gala games. I've been playing like Web 2 stuff like Hearthstone, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale.
Bro, you're gonna love Legends Reborn, trust me. Like, based on what you just said, like you're gonna be like, fuck Champions Arena, I'm playing Legends Reborn, fam.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna check it right now. Legends Reborn. Oh, it's card.
Yeah, it's a CCG.
Yeah, it's the best CG ever. It's the Hearthstone killer.
Yeah. Like there's no other game like this in Web 2 or Web 3. It's a very good concept, and it challenges you because also you have the card aspect of the game, but plus you have the creatures as well. So it's like you're building two separate decks, really.
What is the cost to basically start playing it?
Free to play.
What?
Yeah, free to play. Yeah.
I used to be super competitive, free to play. I mean, like always in and amongst the top.
Yeah. That's really cool. You look competitive, and that's really great. That's a really That's the
super competitive, man. That's why
those are the players you want in the game, the super competitive players. I was that in Axis, well, like back in the days. I won the first tournament ever hosted, like 3 years back, something like that. Yeah, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago.
Which game?
Huge into Call of Duty when I was younger. Like played at a few lands, you know, all over the country.
Everything is on course.
Just before, you know, I grew up, just before the wave of people getting paid astronomical amounts of money to play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It was like
That's it.
that high caliber Call of Duty player just before it blew. Like,
yeah. Like esport right now, if you're a pro gamer, you can earn shit tons of money. You don't need even the Web 3 aspect. If you're good,
yeah,
easily earn. There's it's a different world now. Comparing that for like 15-20 years back, it's a different world.
Yeah, at 34, I just ain't got them reflexes to keep up with these young kids.
Oh, you're 34.
Yeah.
Born 89, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, I got to Onyx on the last Halo, which is like the top 250, I think.
Did you play WoW?
No, I didn't ever play WoW, no.
Ah.
So
Legends Reborn, you can basically, is that a Web 3 or is it pure Web 2?
Web 3, it's Garland
Web 3.
as well.
Ah.
And because the developers, they came out and they stressed that they didn't want it to be a pay-to-win game. They want it to be a skill-based. Obviously, there will be elements of like owning the cards, and some cards are going to be quite strong and rare, and obviously they will get listed in the market. But apart from that, like there will be like loads of cards for you to choose from to build a really good, well-balanced like deck to compete. and it was so fun. It was so fun because I own NFTs, but I was still getting beat by people who own no NFTs.
Yeah. So the Legends Reborn is not out yet. I'm trying to look for it.
No, so it's not out yet. We've been just doing playtests for like when they do bring it out. And obviously they had a bit of a hiccup, so but now they're back developing the game, so we're just waiting for the next playtest. I'm hoping that maybe mid-October, November the latest.
There's actually quite so the backstory that Chaos mentions there, King, is Gala didn't own the IP. They was just promoting the game on the Gala platform, and the studio behind Legendary Ball, Kung Fu Factory, the mother company holder nuked the studio, made everyone on the team redundant. Game was lost, and then Gala literally come in and bought the IP, believing the title.
Oh no.
Obviously, see how much of a buzz it had in the community. So they now are the publisher, rather than just they're the publisher and
Developers,
rather than just publishing on that network for Kung Fu Factory.
Oh no.
So they've actually put their cards on the table, no pun intended, and really excited about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was super excited I'm still excited about Champions Arena. I really hope they're gonna be changing some of the aspect of the game. It's not like pure. Like you need to spend tons of cash, because that's gonna be hard to get all of the free-to-play players, because that is what you want to target, the free-to-play players.
Yeah, unless they do a better job in splitting off the rankings.
Yes.
So you don't, because it's like now, if I match against any of the top 5, I get crushed because they're 220 plus.
Yeah, I saw it.
160 and 180, I just can't compete. Whereas I know that I've been playing it for 3 weeks now. I kind of know the crack of it. But if a free-to-play player is coming in and he's level 40 and he's matching level 80s, level 100s, and just getting rolled, and then realising, oh, how do I can go buy some gems? How much are these gems? Oh, you can get 1,000 for 1,500 for like £15. What's that? Probably $10. What can I buy with that 1,500 gems to level me up? Not very much. I'll buy a few stacks of souls.
Exactly. I didn't know you were one hit. Your team is like freaking crazy. High level, blue stars. Yeah. I didn't know it was possible to one hit it. I was like, what? Does the brain just nuke your team in one hit?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This guy here's got a rock set.
I knew it would be my turn.
He could mess me up too.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to like the features that come in to Champions Arena. If there's any feature that can basically do some collaborations with other streamers or YouTubers, that would be super fun. And that is where we come in, Shadow Knight. Like, if that feature comes out, we can just make a lot of cool contents together.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Chaos is set up to stream as well. He's got his rig. He's just waiting for the moment to go live, really.
This is it.
So where are you at, Chaos? Are you like same level as Shadow Knight?
Everything is on course.
What do you mean, in Champions Arena?
Yeah.
No, not the same level. Definitely not. I was the same level, but like
higher.
I spent way.
He's being yeah. He was higher than me. He actually finished 8th and 6th in season 1 and 2.
Oh shit.
But he made the decision. You can tell the story.
Yeah,
Your
so
story to tell.
that. Yeah. So basically, I invested way too much money in the game, and I needed to recoup some of the money that I invested in. So I was able to sell my cage, my legendary cage, for just over 1 ETH, and that actually helped to recover a lot of money. But by doing that, it really put a hole in my team. It was a key component to my team. I built a deck based on strategy and disruption. So I didn't went for like all out power. So I have like Varners and I have Ripple, and them two are able to stun and put to sleep my opponent's two strongest champions, and then I can just go to work with Cage. And I was pretty much just like beating everyone. The only people I was losing to were like the top 5 with like the worlds. But apart from that, no one else could beat me. Literally no one, based on the team that I had built. And it was a well-crafted team, like very, very clever in terms of the strategy. With my equipment, I went for like ambiguous stats, like what did I go for? Accuracy. Like a lot of people ain't really adding accuracy to the equipment, but I got like an equipment that has like level 23 on accuracy, so that helps to improve my Varners to stun people. So I'm able to have a higher chance of stunning people, and just little stuff like that, like dodge. I increase my dodge because it works well with Varners. So this little increase of like stuff that I can utilize with the stats that I just went for to help craft a well balanced team. And now I'm just like slowly climbing the ranks. Like I'm not really trying to get back to like the top 10. I'm just trying to finish in the top 50 so I can acquire the 2 minting scrolls.
Yeah.
And then try to accumulate more money by minting some of these champions.
Yep. That's the best plan, actually.
So what about yourself? Like your team wise, like how is your team, and what type of strategy are you working towards?
Oh, I'm basically pure damage. Literally pure damage. Like I'm not even like the high as you guys. I literally spent a lot on summoning. That's where my cash went in. Spent shit coins. Like I think I spent like 1k and getting like 2 epics, and that was like, fuck man, I should have just leveled up and stars.
2 epics. Oh, they took the piss. They took the piss.
It was fucked up. But yeah, it's alright.
We move.
That's the whole
we
catcher.
keep it going.
Yeah.
You work with it, yeah. Just find a way to work with it.
For sure. Yeah, my son just woke up, so I have to go. Really nice talking to you, Chaos and Shadow Knight.
Yeah, no, thanks for hopping in, man. Like, if your son gets back down and you want to join us and we're still on, more than welcome.
Will do. Thank you so much, guys.
Yo, can you send us the link to your YouTube channel? I couldn't really find it, but I'll definitely jump on that.
Sure. Send it on the chat on the YouTube. There we go.
Yeah, sweet.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
See you soon, man. Have a good weekend if I don't speak to you.
Thank you. You guys too.
Yeah.
I think Lou's going to join us as well. Getting this party going.
Most def.
See, I like these ones. I like these sort of streams where I've got people to talk to. This is not, for me, like Smiling does such a great job in explaining what he's doing with his cards and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just such a basic game for me. Like where it's just match to 3 cards and that's it. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna.
I guess you have to be. I guess if you're a great storyteller, right, you're able to, articulate and describe what's going on in a fun, engaging way. Like You don't know. Flying a monster could be like a school teacher. He might just—that's probably what he does every day, like just to entertain and explain stuff in fun, engaging ways to these badass kids.
Yeah, he streams are super fun. Match with Paladin again.
This is it.
Oh, he's actually
Oh.
last game I played him, he weren't even playing. He was just AFK and then he's playing this time.
Freeze.
I matched with Cole Kali,
Everything
and
is
it
on
just
the
crashed. It was working, and then halfway through the match, it just started like stuttering, and then it just froze. And I was like,
That's strange. Isn't
Come
it?
on.
It normally just cuts out in the
Let the stars go.
before it even loads up.
yeah.
I know, like, I just like, I was about to BM2. I was mad, like,
Cleave them into pieces.
you got 2 legendaries, an epic and a rare.
Follow the scent of
Oh, dubstep robbed. Yeah, let's go, dubstep robbed.
Rapid fire.
I was careless.
The star of death is near.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Take this. Rapid fire.
Spread the breath of death.
Right, I'm gonna head out, see if I have a quick look at Mayhem, see if what's going on here. Get any battles? There's 2 battles. I'm gonna make myself
Put this bitch to sleep.
a refreshment. BRB.
Alright.
The prey.
Oh, we're just in one with just me and Chaos. Do you wanna jump in? Send you an invite, Smiling, if you're not live.
Locked on.
Increases effective. Fucking dumbass game.
Everything withers in time.
Ready to chop!
Let the stars go.
You will collapse.
I see treasure! What are the odds? Ha!
Follow the scent of death. I'll kill you myself.
Everything withers in time.
This is it.
Locked on.
There's so much more. I want to know.
Stars, grant me your power.
Spread the breath of death.
Everything withers in. Oh, how come?
My apologies.
Right, I'm back. Smiling wants him.
Yeah, bring him in, bring him in.
Smooth.
Spread the breath of death. I'll kill you myself.
Everything withers in.
No time to rest.
Yeah, there we go.
Yo,
The breath of death.
Yo, Smiling Monster was good, was good.
I knew it would be my turn.
how's it going? How's it going?
I'm wilting after
Yeah,
all.
I did turn on, just lurking, and then I saw some guys, and I was like, you know, I might as well jump on because I did say I was gonna jump on. I didn't see you guys in chat though, like any of the voice chats. I guess it was just like a private.
Yeah, private.
We're undercover.
Looks like it.
What are you grinding?
Oh,
Mayhem. I just beat on the floor on tower and campaign. Like every 2 campaigns, I'm going back to mid.
oh shit.
Everything is on course.
Smiley, you still streaming?
I see
Yeah,
treasure.
but still stream.
What are the odds?
Oh, cool. Well, we coming true in your stream, yeah?
Yeah.
The scent of
I can turn it off if you want. I've just go live.
Nah. It's cool, it's cool.
Your voice.
Instead of me just talking.
Your voice is cutting out a bit for me in this chat though. What's it doing for you, Chaos?
It's a bit crackly. It's not the clearest,
What
but
shall
I
I
can
shoot?
still hear a decent amount.
Starting the hunt.
Not too sure what's going on there.
Some Discord shenanigans.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
That's yeah.
Bro, I don't know what it is, but every like couple of weeks, my voice meter, my microphone resets in Discord. It just resets to default, and it doesn't go as the Blue Yeti,
That's real clear now.
and it always gives it like a robotic voice instead of an actual voice.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like some voice distortion. You trying to like hide your voice and shit. Trying to pretend to be somebody else.
My dear flowers.
the scent of battle. Spread the breath of death.
So what you guys doing? Just mayhem. Ain't nobody climbing arena with me.
I was doing that, and then I hit the bottleneck of like gold to silver.
Alright, yeah.
Because I still don't think quite a lot of people have like gone to the actual rank, so I'm still fighting like level 140s and 200s and shit.
Damn. What, in silver or in gold?
In gold.
Yeah.
What rank are you? Just so I'm try and get an idea of
I see treasure.
like
What
Dal.
are the odds?
No time to rest.
I'll tell you after this campaign.
Cool, man.
Spread the breath of death.
But in the end of seasons, I'm averaging like 260 to 500.
I'm wilting after all.
I think a couple more wells have joined and they're bumping me down. I'll get the scroll of minting.
Have you managed to get any?
No. On the first season, I got to 200, and then I was like, you know what? Let me do one more match to secure it, and then I had like
Oh,
a 3
no.
loss streak and the day reset.
Oh no. Ah, yeah, that's peak.
Battle. Follow the scent of death. Hard claim.
And then on the second season, it was just like I didn't grind enough, and I left it to the last day, and then everybody was grinding the last day.
Oh yeah, I remember I was watching your stream while you did that.
On course.
There's so
When I watch my stream back, I do realize I rage quite a lot at this game.
Come on, purple chest.
I think I've got like 2 purple chests today out of like 15 raids.
I keep getting soul stones and it's pissing me off.
Yeah, they're absolutely annoying.
Well, some of my boots sold.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Get those free gems, mate.
Up to about 16k worth of sales today.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You use some of that money to try to get some souls, innit?
Yeah, I did that.
There's some of them.
Yeah, I've done 4 packs
Oh,
so.
where am I?
Got some stuff I needed. Got some Sana, got some Varna,
I knew it would be my turn.
got some Rock Sand, which gives me some resellability.
Yeah.
So I'm rank 399 and my score is 1549 silver.
399, so there's probably about 600-700 people playing, I'd say. Not bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
Be nice if you see that.
it's at least 300 active.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Good, man. It's a good start. I think, you know, it's just so much
how
FUD in the
come?
market, you know, it just creeps into everything.
100%. Like right now, especially with Gala.
Like, people tearing this game down, and it's just like, no, this is a great game. It's so polished. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a huge grind, like a looping grind.
Oh yeah.
But
I was getting bored.
it's a work in progress. You know, they've gone from.
Yeah.
You've got to think the data they had before was giving out so much free stones.
I knew it would be my turn.
So it was hard to get a gauge of how, you know, real market was gonna play out for them.
Yep. Because the playtest was every day you get 10k gems or something.
So, you know, it's only coming to pass now. What's, you know, what people will spend, what people won't spend. Obviously, when it first come out, people were obviously going crazy, spending ridiculous money. And now it's, you know, it's relaxing a little bit.
Starting the hunt. This is it.
Yeah, it's flattening out because everybody's getting used to like their like spending zone, you can say, like what they're comfortable spending.
You know, they probably they've probably not put a cap in yet because the whales have spent so much money, and they thought the whales won't spend any money if they put the cap in, which is fair. It makes good business sense from their point of view. But the whales haven't leveled that much in like the last week or two, so they're not putting any money in
I knew it would be
anymore.
my
Like,
turn.
it's almost like they've tapped with what they're willing to go to.
I would just like get rid of the auto battle in arena. You're adding band-aid fixes on top of band-aid fixes. If you don't want a VP cap, then just get rid of auto battle.
Yeah.
What shall I shoot?
It's like so annoying.
I played Paladin earlier, and
This is it.
he weren't even on auto, he was just on like AFK, like at the bar, just running all the way down.
I don't get that. You might as well just put on the auto battle. He's just gonna like, because he has to be there to initiate the actual game. You know, it's not like he can just leave his machine running and use some auto clicker. He has to be there, so you can easily just turn on the auto battle. It's just letting the thing run down, like wasting people's time.
Oh wait, he was in the match, but he wasn't like doing anything.
No, you know when the bar just runs down and initiates at the end of the bar.
Yeah, so like the basic attack, like a 1-star card attack.
Yeah, well, it just becomes a computerized move, whatever the computer wants to play.
Yeah, which is weird. Like if you let the bar run all the way down, it still does. The computer still makes the best move possible. It's just it doesn't just do 1-star attack.
I thought it did 1-star attacks. Like whatever appears the last on the right side of your bar, that's what it uses.
No,
If you get a 2-star card, it will use. Ah, okay.
it does whatever move if it was on auto would play basically.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Defaults.
it still aids you, and I guess maybe that's a feature. Like if you get timed, a few times I've been timed out because the game's crashed, and I've logged back in, and it's put me back into the game, and that would be frustrating if I'm playing and I get timed out for no fault of my own, and
Where's the prey?
by the time I get back in, like 2 of my turn has passed, but then it's just selected the 1-star, and it's like, oh, come on, man, why would you do that to me? So for it to do like an auto battle move, it actually is quite helpful.
So for that, it makes sense. Like if you're in arena, which is competitive, then you can, even if you don't turn on auto battle, if you DC and the game can check if you DC, then it turns on auto battle for you, and then when you reconnect, it turns it off. Just like having it constantly in the game, and then adding like weird little band-aid fixes of like the catcher, then like all of these other things like no VP cap, just have auto battle where people can just like auto click and rinse the system. I think just address the issue, which is the auto battle in just arena. I don't care about like other aspects of the game. It makes sense in the other aspects of the game, but this is a Web3 game. People are earning money from this, so you shouldn't make it easy for them to just constantly just click a couple of buttons and earn money. They should actively play to get paid.
Yeah, 100%.
Spread the breath of danger.
Damn, there's a whole bunch of Veronica in OpenSea, bro.
Make everyone.
We were trying to dump their Veronicas. Nobody's using Veronica anymore.
Yeah, they're going cheap, aren't they, as well?
Well, she's no longer meta, right? Because the first couple of weeks, everybody used her because they had her, and it was what they needed. But now they've got like extra champions. They've got the good wombo combos. They don't have to use her anymore. It's like her skill set isn't exactly good for what they made it out to be. Like just having a Vera counters pretty much everything.
Yeah. Vera,
Sapphire.
Sapphire,
You shouldn't be able to do 100%.
Athena.
So I don't get if the wording's incorrect, but basically it makes no sense if a single target champion, their third skill does 200% damage, but a third skill of an AoE champion does 100% to 4 champions. You're basically just saying the single target champion is doing 50% less damage overall if you count it in a DPS meter.
Oh, help.
It should be 400% damage. I just hope The Walking Dead doesn't have like all these weird issues.
Somehow I don't think so.
This is it.
I feel like The Walking Dead looks like a real complete game. I don't know, like CA is a game, but to me, it's not like a proper complete game. It's like some mobile game that you could just log in. Ideally, you should just really log in for a couple of hours, do this, do that, and then just go about your day. Because of the earning aspect, people are just staying on there for like 14 hours, like just trying to grind those VP.
Will make everyone.
Yeah, plus you can do it semi-AFK.
Yeah, exactly. When you look like at the heart of the game is like it's only like arena. Like once you do so much in the campaign, like you don't really want to do the campaign. And the tower, like you can only get so far in the tower. And Mayhem is just a grind. It's just like it's not fun. It's just some shit that we do just to get whatever resources we need, like Lapis or XP.
But every
But then
reset, you can get a little bit higher in the tower, which I think is quite cool.
oh yeah, and then I mean, what you have to wait 30 days before the reset.
Yep.
Well, if they don't do it that way, it just like
Floods the market with
floods the
equipment.
market with equipment.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying anything wrong with the time frame. I'm just like, there's not really much you could do with this game compared to like other games.
And
You know?
It's still missing quite a lot of core features.
yeah, the problem with the
Definitely.
towers as well, like you can't get to the epic equipment if you haven't put money in.
There's that as well.
Like, the barrier to earning epic equipment is behind the paywall.
Currently, yes, but I think in a couple of months it won't be.
Yeah, because you'll grind, but
Yeah,
how many people are staying in for that duration? My
that's
brother,
true. If
my brother hasn't put a penny in this game, and he plays it quite a lot. Like, he's got it on his phone and he's played it here and now. He actually pulled. I couldn't believe it. Like, he sent me his team about a week in. I just told him about the game. Didn't even realise he was playing it, and he had pulled Varela.
Oh, right.
And I was
Yeah.
like, how have you got her? He's like, I just opened her in the pack. I was like, oh,
I hate people like that.
I was
Oh my
like,
God.
like, do not dismantle that. Ever. Is that a good champion? I was like, one of the best. Because from the playtest, she was so
I
good.
knew it would be my
Surely it's
turn.
quite good on. I just don't see many people using her, which is surprising.
I don't think there's like a good combo currently with her,
The scent of battle.
or like make her shine.
Spread the breath
She
of
powers everyone up real nice, so.
kill them. I'll kill you myself.
Let's wipe them off.
Leave it to me.
Locked on.
So the one thing about The Walking Dead is they said they're gonna have a 3-coin economy and they're gonna have premium accounts. So if it's like a mobile premium account, then it might be an issue. If it's like a desktop premium account like Albion Online, then I'd be fine with it. Because mobile
I knew it would be my
premium
turn.
accounts are normally like you need to pay £10 a month to actually play and progress in the game. Because if you don't, you're basically locked out of daily quests and you need to do like more this and more grinding, stuff like that.
Let's wipe them off.
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do. Do they go down the route of like, yeah, let's try and make as much money as possible, or do they like provide just enough content for a reasonable price?
Kill
It's an MMO, so you should be trying to play the long game.
Long game, right? Most def. Most def, like, let me nickel and dime my way until the end. Like, don't
Hunt.
force me to be paying a whole bunch of money at the beginning.
Everything is
Because it's one, like you said, it's one of those games that you see yourself playing for a long time, like months, if not years, into the future, just building up.
Yeah,
guilds
exactly.
And team and just like.
At least
right,
a
yeah.
year
So,
until Miranda's
yeah.
comes out.
so do you know if it's like confirmed that if you have a matching bot, you'll get like buff to that hero? Because a bunch of people got like walkers as Vox, and
So,
obviously you can't
It's
use walkers.
confirmed as of yet. The way they said that Vox will work in The Walking Dead is you store it on your HQ and it provides like a buff to the HQ. But then I think Chuck said that since there's like buffs in other games, why wouldn't there be like a matching buff in this game? So you could either place it on your HQ or you could attach it to like a hero and the hero could get a buff. I'm not sure which way they're going to do it, but I know the HQ thing is in for sure. I don't know if the matching thing is in. But since the Walking Dead Voxes are fairly cheap, I just picked up a Daryl for like $150 instead of
good.
like putting 150 in this.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because either way, you're still gonna get like a buff, like regardless
Yes.
if you add it to you'll be able to.
Either
add
I
it to
get
your
like a
HQ.
matching buff or I get the HQ buff. I'm still going to get something in return.
Yeah, for sure. And that Vox game, I don't know what it's called, if it's Vox Odyssey or Vox.
Where's the
The Discord one's called Vox Odyssey, and then the Voxverse is like their Minecraft version, and then Get Plucked is coming out soon. That's the chicken game.
Phosphorus. That's it. That game looks unreal. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
on course?
Like that game looks like you can get lost in it for like hours.
What, the chicken game?
Voxverse.
Ah.
Just the way it looks, the animation and the graphics, like even like the desert, the water. It's like and just the world. How the world is just like on a cube. It's not like a sphere.
Kill them. I'll kill you myself. I'll kill you myself.
You're smiling. Did you see the interview with the developers for Legend Reborn?
On ahead of the game, yeah.
Yeah. That was good to see. That.
Yeah, at least the
confidence.
people that bought, like, what is it, the NFT Champions, they're gonna get a game. The only downside is the team isn't as big as it used to be, so it may take longer to get the game out, but you're getting a game, so that's a win in my opinion.
Most def, and getting the same game. My fear was like, Gala buys it and then just like builds whatever they want, and they're like, well, we don't have to do the refund because we're still giving you access to utilize the NFTs that you bought.
Yep. A little sketchy grey zone in the wording. I got that feeling too, but I'm glad they bought the original dev spec.
Yeah. Couldn't get all of them, but it looks like they got most of them, or the main ones to keep the idea alive.
I'll cleave them into pieces. I'll kill you myself.
Becky is too strong, man. We're gonna try and get Lou in here.
Spread the breath of death.
This will make everyone.
I'll kill you myself.
Yeah, gotta kill that Beckett first turn, otherwise it's too much of a problem. How's it going, Lou?
Not bad, making dinner.
Yeah, welcome. We're in here with Smiling Monster and Chaos.
Yo.
What's good?
Who's King Bumble?
He joined earlier. He's also in the guild.
Oh, okay.
How's your day been?
Oh, not too bad. Not bad. I was redoing supports and framing out a wall for a huge barn that was all rotted. Jacked it up. Took out all the old wood, put in some new stuff. It's only 5:30 here though, baby. Almost dinner time.
It's midnight snack time here, baby. I should actually get a snack.
Midnight. It's only 10:30 there.
Yeah, it's close to midnight. I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow too. Wicked Pessler.
Leave it to me.
All about the money though, right?
Yep. Gotta grind real life. You can grind gaming.
Oh, bike for sale. Get wrecked, mate.
Well, you guys all playing PvP right now?
That is my sentence.
Yeah.
Mix of mayhem and arena.
How So how is the top rankings? Smiling and Chaos and Shadow, you guys are all up in the top 20s, right?
No, I'm in the 300s. You're talking to the other two for that.
Top 30.
Top 5.
So is it still frickin' Palafin?
Yeah.
Whatever.
RNG, Crypto, Palafin, the Coca Mini guy.
Yeah. But they're not. Are they jumping out to thousands of points ahead or no?
I'll tell you 1 second. Let me just get past this guy.
Get behind me. I knew it would be my
Yeah, because I seen them up there, but they weren't like when you showed the screenshot being in first, and I was like, yeah, it's funny that they're not 10,000 points ahead there.
I have no regrets.
Yeah, so there was a problem yesterday. When you got to Masters, there was only like 2 people in Masters, Champions Arena, sorry,
This
that you
way.
just couldn't find games.
Oops.
So those guys was like either not playing or getting downgraded so they could find games.
Yeah.
So they wasn't able to just run off. Right, so yeah, they're day 2. They're starting to build a bit of a lead. You got Hoka Mini on 4,600, Palafin on 4,300, Uku on 3,000, Hoka Sapphire 2,400, RNG Crypto on 2,500.
Yeah.
I don't get how OKO has 750k power though. That's mental.
That's crazy.
One mythic attack item.
Yeah.
It's like.
Oh, is that what it is?
500,000.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's like 500,000 points.
What the fuck? Is that from the arena chest? Like the gold legendary chest?
Yeah, you got it from season 1.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do we know what it does?
It fucks people up. Easy.
Or is it... Yeah, clearly.
I would assume so. No, but I don't know, like, because when you, I play him, and it's not like he just comes and one-shots my team. I think out of all the people in the top,
Where am I?
he's got something dodgy going.
What, OKO?
Is it him or Palafin? One of them. One of them got to that level way too quick.
Yeah, he got up to level 220s. Wicked fast.
Like when people was on like 140s.
Yeah.
Oh, how come?
I guess he could be buying out all the mega mixes though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you still need to mine the lapis.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the dodgy part. Is how do you do PvP all day and still mine lapis? You know, you can only find so many mines. You can only get so much lapis. You can buy a little bit of lapis every day in the cash shop on the phone, I believe.
Yeah, it's 1 mil gold for what 100 lapis, which is a bad trade. But if you've bought the mega mixer packs, then I guess that's nothing to you. Still, that's not no way to get what like 8k lapis, 15k, whatever you need to like upgrade.
Yeah, it's stupid. I just did level 120 to 121, and it was 8,300.
Holy shit.
And now I got to do another. I got both my mains were at level 120, so now I got to get another 8,300. And what, Shadow? You were saying that level 140, 160 is 15 and 21,000.
Yeah.
So.
The only other way I can think is he has a whole estate to himself.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said he was donating with multi-accounts, donating all the lapis to the estate and then distributing it to himself.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
That's the only other way I can think of that.
Yeah, or if you somehow manage to open up two games at the same time, you could have a bot plundering lapis. You know, you could easily set up a point-click bot to point at the one spot and just, it doesn't matter if it's 0 or 50 lapis. If it's a bot just sitting there, if you have unlimited essence, then you can buy Lapis. But you couldn't be doing PvP at the same time. You know,
No.
so but no, I was thinking about the whole PvP yesterday, and I posted a thing, and somebody told me I was stupid.
Yep.
And
Alright.
Did you post it in Gyla's Discord?
yeah,
That's why.
they just said it doesn't make sense, and because I think that they should do it by power ranking.
Balanced this way.
And the person didn't. I don't think they even understood what I said. But so you should, when you search, you should get matched up to the closest power ranking.
Get behind me.
And then they said, but then the people that spend the most money will be the same as the people that don't spend any money. And I was just like, whatever. But you could, you win matches. So I think what they were referring to maybe was somebody that's at 50k power is battling 50k power, and then they're winning matches and ranking up the same as somebody who, like you, Shadow, or Chaos. But in the same aspect, they could easily put a point system for wins ranked, on power. So if you only have 50,000 power, you only get, 2 points in ranking or 5 points in ranking per win. Whereas if you got 100,000 power or more, you get 25 points per win, or something to that effect. That could scale it so that the people with more power still are ranked higher per se in higher leagues, but every match would be a fair match.
Yeah.
How come?
Like I just matched Kokar 225. He done AOE for 185,000 damage first turn. Wrecked my whole team.
Yeah, it's stupid.
AoE is broken in this game, especially with the percentages, like 100% to 4 champions or like 170% to 1 champion. Makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly. How is the AOE the same, if not more, than the individual attacks?
I knew it would be my turn.
So stupid.
All right, I'm gonna sound like a moron. What is AOE?
When it hits everyone on the board.
Area of effect.
What is it stand for?
Area of effect.
Area of effect. Okay, thank you.
So,
I knew what it was, and I was reading yesterday, and I was like, AOE. Everybody's mentioned AOE, and I'm like, I felt like a moron because I'm like,
Leave it to me.
I know what that is, but I just can't remember.
This is it.
Those brain cells died a long time ago.
Well, they're back now. You've got it.
Yeah,
I knew it
the
would be
subconscious freaking memory pulled them back. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I was pissed. I was pissed a couple days ago when I was battling Zafrina two out of like 4 matches and taking 138,000 points of damage from somebody that was, the Zafrina was only level 123 and I got level 120.
This is it.
Pretty souped up champs. And the first turn,
is currently busted because she also applies debuffs as well. She's the best AoE next to Dimentius.
yeah,
Dimension.
Yeah, well,
Dimensions is a glass cannon, but Safrina can actually take a beating as well.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
well,
she debuffs.
Dementianus doesn't do. I kill people that have him or Roxanne or any of these other people, but Sabrina is just nasty. I don't know. The whole 2-card attack all crap is just. I mean, they got to do something. Tone down the percentage, or just I don't know, something.
Yeah, they've got. should calculate. So say a single attack 180% does 40,000 damage. When someone's got 180% AOE, it should just do 10,000 damage to each character.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like, oh yeah, I've got a team of 4 AOE characters. You've got a team of 4 individual characters. Like, you're just gonna get stomped every time. It's stupid.
Yep. Well, and that's what I said. I'm surprised I haven't seen a team with, you know, Dementianus, Roxanne, Zafrina, and, you know, somebody else.
You don't even need a team like that. You just need a team of 3 supports and 1 AoE, and then you just gauge up and attack buff the AoE.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, because everybody uses the chick there.
Zoe and that's Seraph. You know, like the angel, like winged angel.
Yeah, that's the guy that's got Seraph, the Seraph God guy. He freaking. If I'm not able to see, but typically he don't get the attack first. You know, because every time with Zhao Yu, every time your opponent gets a buff, she gets a gauge increase. And so, literally, a lot of times, any opening effect or first turn, you know, buff that they do, the opponent does, which is typically an assist person, a support person, it makes it so that Zhao Yu's gauge gets cranked, and I get the first attack per se. And so that's why I like her, because every single time freaking people are getting buffs, she's freaking, her turn gauge goes up, and some matches I'll attack 2 or 3 times to their 1 attack, depending on how many buffs they're given. So, but I like to try to use characters that nobody else is using.
Does anyone know if you buy essence from someone else's estate, how many you get for a stack of gems? Is it just 1?
It'll be the price. So if it's 2, then 1 essence costs 2 gems.
Okay, so it's 5. So 1 essence costs 5 gems. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you have to join their estate though to do it.
Nope.
So
you can use the estate shop.
You can go to their shop and buy it if they've got it.
So yesterday I managed to get 8 2 hours for 16 gems on somebody else's estate as soon as reset hit.
Nice.
That's funny.
That's what I do now. Like as soon as reset hits, I go to other people's estate shops and see what I can get.
Yeah, I'm gonna snipe some people at reset.
I didn't know you could do. I thought it was only marketplace, but you can check out their estate shops too, huh?
Yeah.
So you can't get their notice boards because that's for like the guild quests only. But for the estate shop, they can. So the estate shop, the altar, and the trade market are available to everybody, and they will use the non-member fees. And the castle and notice board are for your members only.
All right. So basically, what you're saying is everybody should crank up their non-member fees.
Technically, yes, or set it so you can set it to actual prices of like 100, 200 gems, and then just do a distro of giving it back. I still think some get lost in that transaction, so it's better if you do cheap, and then no member fee should be like 200% or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have went around trying to snipe stuff too. Wasn't really thinking about it.
1 lapis for 5 gems.
That's robbery right there. Like, what the fuck?
Well, like essence, I mean, it should only be like 2 gems per essence anyway, because you can buy 100 essence with 200 gems.
Essence and lapis is expensive at minimum 2.
Yeah.
Only things worth buying currently in the estates is the condition potions and the mixers and the upgrade stones.
Yeah, you can get rare and uncommon.
Yeah.
How much are the
Stars have foreshadowed.
condition potions going for?
Tremble in fear.
In other estates, either like 50 to 150.
Okay. Yeah, because I think we only had them for 25. I can't remember.
Oh, I'm gonna nearly be stuck for Lapis soon. Again. I'm literally just about to get to 180 on the Durax, and Sana's already stuck at 160.
I'm gonna be stuck soon too when I upgrade my Durex.
I think I'm actually capped for like a long time for upgrades because it's just so expensive now.
Look at this cake she made me. And you know how I am about cakes. Hold on, let me put you down.
Alright, let me let you guys go. I'll hop back on in a bit.
Hold on.
Yeah, no worries. Cool.
Cool. Catch you later.
What an accident. Chaos is falling asleep on us, smiling.
Oh yeah, my bad. I should have said.
He's
I'm actually
muted.
eating some. I'm just eating.
It was saying, yeah.
Midnight stack.
Yeah, that's if you want to call that. I got this Indonesian fried rice. It's banging.
Is it the one with like the mixed vegetables, or is it just the fried rice?
Just the fried rice is like mixed with chicken and dried shrimp.
Yeah. You got a mixed
A
chicken.
little bit spicy. Yeah.
I knew it would be my turn. Let the stars guide.
In the long run, I think this game... Why did you withdraw your win? In the long run, I think this game can have a lot of potential, but currently there needs to be like quite a few minor fixes to make sure it progresses to the long game.
I'll cleave them into pieces.
Like even the ability to re-roll your equipment attributes. I know they don't want to do it that way because they want you to farm the equipment through the Tower of Trials, but you can do it like, you know, the idle rewards where it's like 5 gems, 10 gems, 20, 50, 100. Just increase it every time you want to re-roll the base stat or the attributes that you unlock.
Let's wipe them off.
It's another gold sink for them, but I think they want you to farm through the Tower of Trials.
Let the music embrace you.
I was careless. There it went.
I knew it would be my turn.
Sorry, Smile, I didn't give you an answer there. I was reading something and my multitasking skills are
Stars,
diabolical.
grant me your power.
That's alright. You pick it up because as a streamer you need to learn how to multitask.
Yeah, it's the reading and the listening at the same time.
And the gaming, so you gotta read chat, you gotta listen to Discord, and you gotta actually play the.
I need to get a second monitor. I try and do all my secondary stuff on the phone. It's just, you know,
Oh yeah, bro, you need the second monitor, especially
yeah.
for chat and OBS.
The star of
no, I know what I need, man. I need a bigger table first. Even if I had a second monitor, I wouldn't have nowhere to put it.
This is it.
It's because you spent all the money on Champions Arena. The monitor came second.
Yeah, buddy.
Freeze. Rapid fire.
no. Oh no.
Gotta work overtime. Everything is on course. I'm exhausted.
I might have to de-rank myself a little bit. Just kidding.
I just put in like a level 1 champion, so you automatically.
Yeah. I just can't beat any of the guys in Champions.
Are they the like whales, like the proper whales?
Yeah. Go through the roster one sec. Ranking. So definitely can't beat Coca, Mini, can't beat Palafin, can't beat Oku, can't beat RNG Crypto. I'd love to know RNG. You know RNG, don't you?
Yeah, I think, no, as in, it was Classy's Spider Tanks Cup is when we first connected because he was in the same team, and then ever since we just like talk on and off.
Can't he tell you how he gets that much lapis?
I could message him, yeah.
Because he's 180 and 220. So he's somehow got a load of lapis. To be fair, there's not many people from that guild that I see on the leaderboard. So they might.
Oh, if it's Hydra, I think they might be funneling lapis to the top players.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that sounds. So
That's
not shady. That's legit. But I remember.
Yeah, no, that's the legit way.
I remember when there was like 8 people that was way too high level, and they was all in. I don't want to say the guy's name on stream because it's bad manners. But I knew they was in some guy's guild. I knew whose guild they was in, and he told me that he wasn't dumping lapis on anyone. So how all them guys, which was like at the time 6, 7 of them, how they was all getting the lapis was like, that's when I was proper on my lapis conspiracy thing in the Discord.
Well, if you go over to Hydra right now, it says they have 31k lapis in the estate currently, and 26 million gold compared to what do we have? Let's go back, because they are like a fully established, like proper organized guild, and we're like a guild of friends in the comparison sense, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So we have 4k or 4 mil gold, 13k lapis, and almost 10k gems. They had 31k. So if you've joined the Discord, let me just quickly go to Hydra. There's like requirements. You need to have minimum 80,000 power. You need to contribute every day. If you don't contribute within like 2-3 days, they'll kick you. And it's like a proper like organized like hierarchy, a guild and like rule set. And if you contribute more, you get like executives get the payouts, like this and that.
We got a cool guild, man. I like the people we're rocking with.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like Champions Arena is not the game for me to go like that hardcore. Yeah. It's gonna be The Walking Dead and Miranda's where I like actually try hard, sweaty, like do things. Yeah. But for like a mobile idle game, it's not gonna be like a hardcore guild. Yeah. And plus Chuck's cool, so I'm just like rolling with Chuck for both Walking Dead and Champions Arena.
Yeah, I'm yet to chat with Chuck like live, but like in messages he's been real cool, man.
Yep. I normally play like Superior with him from time to time, and then we played Lost Expedition a bunch. So like, it was like I think the first time I met Chuck was Lost Expedition, like one of the first ever like creator playtests, and then I think he gave a key to Classy, which then Classy gave to me, and then he was on my team. And then after that, it was like Superior and like The Walking Dead, and then like just chatting with Champions Arena and stuff. And then that's why I basically joined Gen, because otherwise I was going to be in Mom, because Mom's going to be the Miranda skill that I'm joining. But for Champions Arena and Walking Dead, I was like, you know what, let me roll with Chuck.
Does Mom have like a big Walking Dead guild, or they focus more on like Miranda's?
The main focus is on Miranda's, but recently with like all these games being announced, they've actually made like a good, I think 60 to 80 people on The Walking Dead.
Damn, that's a lot.
So I think that, and in Echoes of Empire as well, they've got like I think in the last playtest, the top 5 attackers, 2 or 3 of them were in Mom. So they're going hard on EOE as well.
AoE intrigues me. Like, was it like a 4X game?
Yeah, it's like, you know, those base builders where you level. It's like a paradox, a tunnel paradox, but instead of getting like champions, you get fleets.
Can you use a different comparison? Because I didn't play Eternal Paradox. Is it like a civilization, or what's that? Age of Empire? Is it like that?
What was the playtest that we played? Like the base builder, where they said they don't know if it's going to make it or not.
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
That was fun.
Fortitude would be a really, really good mobile game. The way that they currently set it up, like a previous thingy, because that's just like a Clash of Clans on mobile. If they like do the revamp, I don't know what the revamp is. Like they've been really quiet about that. Same as Legacy, but Legacy might be coming out soon.
Yeah, that game's quite
Legacy's just
intriguing
got
as well.
the benefit of having such a industry recognised name attached to it.
Yes. If he does like a Sims version of like a business thing, it's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
It reminds me of those like Theme Hospital, or they did one with like a university. I don't know if you guys remember playing that game.
The super roller coasters.
A bit like that, but just for like business. That it's kind of like the same concept.
Yep, it's like what was it, Prison Architect, and like all of those games as well.
Yeah. Them games, like you have to sit down and you know, it's not one of those games you could just like play for a few hours.
You have to learn like the whole like database of like how things work.
Yeah, you have to understand the game economy plus like the blockchain economy side of it as well. Like,
that's why I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go hard on Legacy. I don't think I'm gonna go hard on Lost Expedition. Both of them could be awesome games, but I was like, I stick to what I'm good at, and what I'm good at is MMORPGs, and I love just like the progression in MMOs, like Walking Dead, and then when Miranda's comes out, it'll be like Miranda's.
Yeah.
I'm a first-person shooter nut, but the reason that I don't go for that Last Expedition is like, no offense, I'm just going to play Halo or Call of Duty. Like, I just can't. Hopefully, I'm wrong. I just can't see it being.
I think they need to add one more.
AAA.
Like they've got the extraction shooter, they've got the battle royale shooter, like the 4-man squad thing. But I think there needs to be like either crafting, like you can craft your skins and cosmetics. That will keep people playing. But if you just have like the basic of, it's like a looter shooter, extraction shooter, then there's going to be so many of those. There's currently so many of those in Web3 development already. So what's going to set you apart? Like you got the team from Call of Duty and Halo, but you need like something else in like a saturated market. I still think most of like 90% of Web3 games are going about the play to earn side wrong. So like how I would do it is like it depends on the genre obviously, but if it's like a League of Legends like mobile or like a battle royale, then you do what League is doing right now, where basically you play the game, you get like crafting materials, you use those crafting materials to craft your skins, cosmetics and all of that, and then you can sell that on the secondary market. That's how you make your money. And for like MMOs, it'll be like end game raids, end game crafting, end game like horses, cosmetics, skins, stuff like that. Instead of like getting paid daily in cryptocurrency, you should actually play the game, create an item or create something in that game, and then make your money by selling or trading that item.
Oh, right. Okay. Like, so actually creating like value.
Yes, instead of just like doing quests and doing like press X to get Y type thing. Like currently Champions Arena, you press a mouse click to farm VP and then you get paid Gala. That's not good for Gala because you're just going to be dumping a bunch of Gala.
Yes, I feel like, yeah. So instead of getting paid like Gala daily, it should be more of like a minting thing. Like, so you as you're playing in Arena, you're acquiring minting scrolls. So it should be like get a little bit more minting scrolls, or allow people to acquire minting scrolls. So that way you can mint the champions and then like kind of like resell them.
It would be good if they let you allocate the VP to different stuff. Like, alright, you've earned 10,000 VP today. What do you want to do at reset? Do you want to take some experience? Do you want to take like 1,000 VP worth of experience, which is calculated like this much? Or like if you could...
Alright, so have
like,
VP beat.
So VP isn't just equal to Gala. Do
So
you
it's
know
like
what I mean?
its
So
own
VP
currency.
is a currency that you can
VP
use
is
in like a shop.
currency, so you can either extract your Gala by this 100% VP going to your Gala, or you can take this, you can take that, you can take that.
Where's the prey?
Do you know what I mean?
That would be such a good thing, because then you can combine all VPs from all the other games and then have a section in Gala store where it's like victory points. Do you want to buy skins? Do you want to buy cosmetics? Do you want to buy like Gala, like get paid out in Gala? Do you want to get paid out in Silk? Do you want to get dead coin?
I should maybe float this idea
Yeah.
to Bitbender.
Just mention it in gold.
It's a good idea, definitely.
'Cause even if you could like, I guess you can't store your victory point, because maybe they could do like, you can save up 1 million VP. No, not 1 million. Like, I don't know, maybe like 500k worth of VP or something,
Where is the battle?
and then buy like a minion scroll with it or something.
Yeah. Like what I was saying, give people more options of getting minting scrolls, so that way it's like they've worked. They, rather than paying them out in Gala every day, like Smiling Monster saying, you've actually earned the opportunity to even acquire one minting scroll, and then you're adding more value to the games by minting like champions that people can utilize.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Power surge.
I think we're on the same, boys.
I guess like paying people out in like Gala, or paying them out in earnings, whether it's daily or weekly or monthly, it's just kind of like the easy option. You still don't have to like think too much about the...
I think Axie spoiled the gaming space because it paid everybody daily, and everybody's like, oh, everybody likes to get paid daily, we'll pay people daily. It's like, no.
Yeah, they had the opportunity to start something new, revolutionize this whole space, and they just was like, yeah. But then it kind of worked for them because everybody went to Axie.
It 100% worked for their model, but I think other games need to stop copying their model, where like you do quests, you do the quest, you get the like what is it, SLP or whatever it was. Like, don't copy that model. for different genres, you have different types that you can do. For example, MMORPGs, it's all about endgame loot, raids, crafting. You get that idea. For like Call of Duty, CSGO, League of Legends, MOBAs, PUBG, all of that, it's about playing the matches, like the Battle Royales or whatever. You getting some type of resource, then you can use that resource to make cosmetics, and then you can sell those cosmetics to other people. So the people that are grinding, they have the more opportunities to make more money, and then the people that don't want to grind and just want to pay, they can just pay the people that grind. Going like a nice circle. Whereas right now you have people that want to grind, and the people that have money just currently clicking buttons and getting money. That's why I'm really like skeptical about Walking Dead's 3-coin economy thing.
Yeah, when I watched that AMA and they dropped that, because that was the first time they ever hinted of doing something like that, right? Because it was only Deadcoin and Gala. Am I correct?
It was going to be Deadcoin, then it was like, oh, we're going to use Gala, and then they hinted a couple of times. It was like going back to Deadcoin, and now that they said it's official, like, well, kind of semi-official Deadcoin, because the 3-coin economy. But then they added something else, which was Scrap, and then Premium, and I was like, what is happening right now?
So you got Scrap, Premium, Deadcoin, and would they have Gala in there? No,
Nah,
gold,
I think it'll just be Deadcoin.
What about gold? Or is that the premium
Gold's
one?
the premium currency. Gold/gems, you can say.
Ah, okay. Gold, Deadcoin, and Scrap.
This is it.
So Scrap is basically like not a cryptocurrency. It's like the in-game thing where you use to do all the tasks, which is kind of okay, and I get it. We'll see how it works in the November playtest. But then the premium currency, it depends, like I said before, if it's like a mobile premium currency or if it's like a desktop premium currency.
Okay, yeah.
Rent me your bag.
I understand in terms of like the use cases for the reason why they got each one. I was trying to kind of like get my head around the premium, but like the premium, like I said, works a bit like gems. And then the Scrap is kind of like the actual game. Like when you're playing the game, this is like the currency that people use. And they just add in a premium for people who want to like pay additional money and to get like, you know, like a head start, or, you know, people who have
basically
money
like
to pay for stuff. And then Deadcoin is kind of like what you're rewarded with for playing the game and completing missions, kind of like in the playtest.
Yeah, so every 4 hours they give you like those, like, oh, build this, like build as much, collect much resources, kill the most walkers, build the best melee weapons, build the best like tools or gather tools, like that. Every 4 hours it resets. I don't want it like that.
What would you prefer?
So I don't have a specific model for The Walking Dead because there's no like endgame crafting, because crafting is all done by the crafting stations. But I don't know how they're going to be another reward system. Like if you can find heroes. So The Walking Dead is like, oh, you go explore in like the police station or in-game dungeons, and then you find like a soulbound NFT hero. And then if you combine 3 of them and make it a next hero up, it's no longer soulbound. You can actually trade it. So it'll be like more of like, oh, you're finding survivors, you're bringing them to your HQ, then you're like banding together, and then you basically make them stronger, which is combining 3 of them type thing. And then you can sell heroes back and forth. But since The Walking Dead already has like a huge stack of NFT heroes, that wouldn't work currently. So they have to do like the 4-hour event thing.
Yeah.
But for Miranda's, it's a basic given. It's like a traditional MMO. Endgame raids, endgame crafting, endgame gear, endgame loot. You don't do like daily quests that give you materium every day. If you kill monsters and get materium, that's different because you're inputting like your time to get the materium instead of doing like basic quests to get the materium. It's actually like a raid experience for the first instead of the questing. And then the second thing is, if you do quests that award materium, give soulbound materium, which means you can't trade the materium, but you can use it in game. So if you want to experience, because in Miranda's Materium is going to be used to cast spells, it's going to be like pretty much everything that you need Materium for. So to get people used to using Materium, give like the first couple of quests, but there's not going to be quests in Miranda's. But if there is, you can just say like, oh, you go to, what is that? The partnership they had with Opera GX, where you can go to that, like this church or chapel, whatever it is, and like the new players can.
Sanctuary.
That's it. Sanctuary. So if you go to a sanctuary, it teaches you what Materium is. It gives you a little bit of soulbound Materium, so you can use it and see the difference between like a normal spell and like a Materium empowered spell. So then you know like what it does, what the basics are, how to use it, and then how to acquire it. And then when you do acquire it in game by like raiding, killing bosses, like crafting or whatever, then you have actual like the NFT, I mean not NFT, the crypto version, like the token Materium, which you can trade back and forth.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You should just hire me as Gala's economic advisor, man. I'll sort all these games out.
Well, apparently they got a whole team of people working on this stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like any of those people actually play games and no game economy.
Yeah. They did like economy economics at college, and they're like, yeah, this is on paper, this is how it's meant to work.
I knew it would be my turn.
Right? In game, it's a whole different ball game.
100%.
The scent of battle. Spread the breath of death.
It's not even that. It's like some people play one or two genres of games and they have like 20 years experience and knowing like what has worked over the course of that genre. So you should maybe consider listening a little bit. You don't have to do all the things they say, but one or two ideas could be awesome.
Yeah.
Like the main thing with The Walking Dead is like a top-down isometric MMORPG. Like Albion Online is a top-down isometric MMORPG. Albion Online was full loop PvP player economy crafting. The Walking Dead is not full loop PvP, but it has PvP, and it is about crafting weapons and gear. And since it has like zones, Albion also had like zones. So every like square was basically a new zone. In Albion, you had the same square map, and then you had four corners which you could zone like The Walking Dead. I've played a good 5 years on and off of Albion Online. So basically, all the things that Albion Online has battle tested, The Walking Dead doesn't have to battle test. A game that has already done that for you, you just need to copy the features that work. And like that's what I've suggested in the Walking Dead suggestion channel. It was like currently when you zone into a new zone, your game zones before your actual client, so you can be on the other side of the map and get attacked by walkers or players.
That used to piss me off, man. Like I lost so much metal because I didn't know it worked like that. I jumped into PvP. Don't ask me why I even went PvP with a whole fucking inventory at full. And I'm waiting, and as I logged in, I just see my guy just like taking a final blow from somebody, and it's like the person was waiting there. They was waiting at like a hot spot for people to come through.
That was also an issue in Albion, right? You'd zone into a new zone, your game would load before your client, and then there would be like a group of gankers on the other side. As soon as you leave the city, they'd kill you, take your shit. So the way that Albion,
Mad Max Raiders.
Exactly. Well, it's full loop PvP, and it's a player-driven economy, so all gear or items in the game are crafted by other people.
Okay.
Trading was amazing because you had to do like actual trade routes. You had to do like proper economics things because like since you can't teleport with equipment, you had to move manually throughout the map. There's 5 main cities. You had to trade between different cities, and then each different city has a resource. Yeah, it was amazing.
So you had many people as like, you say, vendors, like, you know, setting up shop pretty much. Like if there was that resource from one city that they had.
It was an auction house. So you could basically each of the 5 cities had like a main resource. So there's stone, wood, leather, fiber, and ore. And then each city had an abundance of one, but lacked one or two of the others. So what you do is you take like you buy the resources or mine the resources from the ore city, because it was cheaper there. Then you take it to say like the Hyde City, which was in the desert, which didn't have stone. Then you sell it there for like 30-40% more. And then they added crafting bonuses. So basically, the resource that wasn't the major one. So like the desert was Hyde. Anything you craft in the desert didn't have a bonus with Hyde. So like any leather armor or any like hunter weapons, you didn't get a crafting bonus in the desert city. But if you went to the stone city, where you transported the Hyde from the desert to the stone, it had a like 15-20% crafting bonus for the hunter weapons and leather armor. So what they forced you, well, they didn't force you, but it was a good like a system that they set up where you had to travel around, craft items and weapons in certain things, buy resources from different towns to get the good benefits. Right, it had like a really good player economy set up.
And you couldn't teleport to different cities, you had to actually travel there.
Yes, the only way you teleport is naked. You have nothing on you, then you can teleport to another city. But if you have items on you, you have to walk.
Clever, nice. Okay.
So
that'd be cool. I hope Miranda's does shit like that, like where resources is limited in certain biomes.
Exactly. Yes. That's I'm using my Albion Online knowledge to like give all the benefits that I can to Miranda's and The Walking Dead. So with The Walking Dead thing that you're saying you teleported and you died, the way Albion Online did it was when you teleport, you get like a invulnerability shield for like 10 seconds. If you move from your spot 2-3 meters, it drops. If you don't move, you get a whole 10 seconds for your client to load in.
That's a great idea. Like they need to implement that. Hopefully they listen to that
exactly.
idea.
And for Miranda's trade routes, it goes through like dangerous like forests with wolves and stuff like that. So you have to hire mercenaries or you hire a guild to protect you to transport. Then you need to make sure your crafters go with the resources or your crafters are already at the resources. And it depends in like which citadel or town or like, you know, the deeds, which has a larger forge, which has the like archery crafting station, stuff like that.
And I guess you'll need like carts or you'll need certain exemplars that can carry extra loot, shit like that. Another
thing is like if the ships allow cargo, then you can basically transport from like one, if the people that own the deeds place it on a coastal area, then you can basically transport goods by ship instead of going by land. Yeah, both games have so much potential, and I'm trying to give like all the information I have from playing Albion to both games, because each game could use a bit of everything. Let me just load up I think it's in Gala Games.
I knew it would be my turn.
Down to the Walking Dead Empire suggestion.
And it's like what you were saying, like these games have been doing it for like how many years prior, and it's like you might as well try and take what worked or the good things, especially stuff that people liked and enjoy, and that could work in your game that they're building.
Yeah, exactly. Like they've already done the battle testing for you 2-3 years ago. You just can take what's worked and implement it in your game. You don't have to go through like the 2-year process, like testing this works, this doesn't work, this works, this doesn't work.
I see Shadow Knight over there just beating up the competition, like.
Yeah, he's jamming in the arena.
He dropped down to Masters and he's just like. Yeah, making no fun. That's why I'm not even. I'm in Masters Arena as well. Like I'm not trying to compete against Shadow. Get my ass kicked.
Oh, another thing is like in The Walking Dead, I had a PvP experience, and you can chain CC like the staff stun, and that will keep you. That keeps you stun locked for a good 5 to 10 seconds, right? So what Albion Online did, because that was also an issue in Albion, they add diminishing returns on the same type of CC. So if you do a stun after a stun after a stun, the first one is 100% effective, the second one is 80% effective, and if you do the third one, it's like 30% effective.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But you can chain other CCs, so you can do a stun, then a root, then like a snare, then a freeze, and then go back to a stun, and they all have the same value because you're not chaining the same CC.
Okay.
It's like, say you place a trap and that like snares them, then you can stun lock them with the like bow staff, and then you can like root with like a arrow trap or whatever, something along those lines.
Will make everyone.
Yeah, that stun thing was annoying because it's like once you got stunned, that was it. You couldn't do anything.
Yeah, and they kill you. Especially if you have 2 versus 1, one person's on DPS like weapon and the other person's on like CC weapon, so you're guaranteed dead.
Yeah.
No time to rest. Spread the breath of death. I was careless. Spread the breath of death.
The star of death is near.
Yeah, I'm hitting the gold versus silver rank right now. I think in a couple of days I'll go back up to, was it platinum?
Nice. What rank?
Right.
Oh, sorry. How many points you got?
I'm at 1640. Rank is 236.
1640. Okay.
It's like I can hover around the 201 to 350 bracket. It's just when I try and aim for top 200 is when I get pushed down.
Where's the prey? Dance with me.
I would also like a lootable upper hotkey where you can just press and it highlights all lootable things in The Walking Dead. Because the art team have done such a good job, you can't distinguish what you can actually loot and pick up between what is in the actual environment.
Spread the breath of death. Kill them.
I also went Superior Phase 2, but they're taking their sweet old time.
Bro, what the hell? Is it the integration of
What shall I
NFTs to Dollar Chain? That's taking it so long.
Yeah, because I think Poker Go's coming out. Then they're getting ready for
My turn.
Eternal Paradox, then Legacy, then Town Star. Like all of those, the Gala Chain team is working on those before Superior is my guess. Because they're launching soon. And there's not a lot of hype around Superior, but there's a lot of hype around the other games that I just mentioned.
Poker
Yeah.
is huge. If they can
Yes,
Web 2 people.
100%.
It's partnered with that massive poker organisation already, isn't it?
Yeah. Poker Go is the organization, and our game's called Poker Go Play. So it's basically like their kind of mobile version of the poker game,
Where's the prey?
which is made by or run by Gala.
I knew it would be my turn.
So those are like Poker Go, then they have their own website, so they don't have their bunch of users already. Then they have like Poker Online.
The Poker Go streams the World Championship Poker Series, if I remember correctly, is what Benefactor of Bitbender said
Yeah.
in like their tweets when they were promoting.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. I guess it's just like that barrier to entry, trying to like on board Web2 gamers or just gamers in general. I know they've changed up the website, so it's a lot more streamlined, and they at the top they've got rid of infantry and other stuff. It's just like
Nodes, get Gala.
Yeah, that's it. They got rid of. I remember one time I came on and I was like,
Everything is on.
What's the gaming
Bro,
company?
exactly. I was like, bro, how'd I get to my wallet? What the fuck's going on? Da-da-da. And it took me a while to find.
Scent of battle.
It's on the
menu.
icon now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm there having to write into the URL, app.gala games, dot
Slash
forward
inventory.
slash inventory. Mate.
Leave it to me.
I think that is a step in the right direction. But don't hide that you do Web3. You should still say, like, on the page, like, we are a Web3 company. We have games that play like Web2. And then if you want to participate in the Web2 side, you can participate in the Web3 side. Like, Champions Arena is a good version of that. You can play the mobile game normally. And then if you want to mint your champions to NFTs and then use them and all that, then you can, like, participate in that side. So they're getting that bit down. It's just everything else.
Because you can say you can download Champions Arena on your phone, log in like normal without like having a Garda account, and then eventually when you do right log in with Google or Apple ID, and then eventually you can create a Garda account and then link your Champions Arena to the Garda account. I take it.
Yep. And then you can play the game like normal. You get the champions when you pull, and then if you want to participate in like the NFT and earning side, then you mint them into NFTs, and then you use the NFTs on your team. So that part they've gotten like really well. Now they just need to figure out economy and like all the other stuff.
Yeah. They'll get there.
I knew it would be my turn.
I guess it's just launching these games, getting it on Garda chain. Make
Hopefully they get there before The Walking Dead.
Yeah, hopefully.
But it is a backup of like the Gala chain team, like integration team, and they basically it's like one group of people trying to do the whole game thing.
What shall I shoot?
And I think they're going to focus on Town Star first because of the common ground things that are going around. Then they're going to be focusing on Legacy, Echoes of Empire, Eternal Paradox, Poker Go Play. And then it's going to be probably The Walking Dead because by that time it'll be October, November, which will be Walking Dead's area or month. And then it might be Superior. But then something might come up in between and then Superior gets pushed back.
No way.
I do think Superior needs like another game mode or something to keep people interested after they've hit level 50. It needs like either
I'm exhausted.
a crafting system where you can craft components that increase your powers, or like Warframe, you play the game, hunt for mods, you use the mods to upgrade your character even though your Warframe is max level 30. Or like a system where you can like upgrade as in the cosmetic side, you can just farm for cosmetics, which they are planning to do soon, but I don't know how they're gonna do it. They did say like golden challenge keys and something like that. We'll just have to wait and see. So many people are asking for survival mode, like a permanent jarhead mode.
Yeah. You're in that room where like the big boss comes, you know, at the end, that's the end boss anymore. And then you start off level 1 and it's easy and it grows and grows and grows, and eventually you're fighting like that big boss guy that flies around.
I want survival / wave mode, it'll be so good.
That'd be so fucking cool. Yeah, man.
You know it's gonna be like 3 nomads with like a mechanist and 6 rocket turrets though.
Yeah. Why is it taking so long to, balance these champions, not even these heroes?
Bro, Nomad is busted. Like actually busted.
Come on.
Nomad is the Zafrina of Champions Arena.
I was looking at the challenge run and I'm like, the guy that's number 1, I was like, how did you get so much points? Bro, I'll struggle to get my score with Murmur, and that was like, I was pushing myself as well. I did like a couple of restarts. I managed to get Hypothermia on stage 2. I got a Vault Overdrive. I was like, yeah, this build was nice, and yet still fall short to Brand. And then this guy with his Nomad got like 5,000 points more than me. I'm just like, come on, man.
I don't know how Bran is playing Ronin, but it's like insane. Like I've tried to rank with Ronin. I can't play how Bran's playing. I don't know what he's doing, but he's on cocaine or some shit.
So I need to watch his videos, like, cause he does a post, like, you know, it's not like he's hiding
He the
anything. He's got
lockdown thing.
some-
I need to watch the later ones.
I knew it would be my turn.
He's definitely got like some strategy down, and it's working because he always finishes either at the top or
He's
just,
always
like,
second.
behind.
Claim that
Yeah,
second.
and it's like me personally. If I was Bran, I'd be so annoyed because it's like he should be number one. Like if Nomad wasn't as broken and busted, like nobody would be able to come close to him.
Bro, a level 33, 34 Nomad is the same clear speed as a level 50 Ronin. Like, how is that a thing?
How does that make any sense, bro? I was saying this from the jump. I've been saying this since Mayhem. When I first noticed Nomad plays like just dominating the thing, I was like, wait, what? Come to find out, it was some dude who was like level 28 Nomad. I'm like, what? I'm level 50. That shouldn't even be a thing in no game ever. I don't care if superior or whatever. No level 28 character should be dominating a level 50 character. Like it shouldn't have that opportunity. You shouldn't have that skill because it's like, what's the point of playing the
If
game?
the game is based on levels, then the levels have to mean something. If the game is placed on like action combat, then it's your own skill type thing. But superior is based on levels because levels give you skills.
Yes,
So they need to make it the
best
skills. Yeah, exactly. You need to make the skills balance between all three champions. Like Renegade is available on the Steam version. I haven't even checked his skills. He might be busted as fuck, but nobody's got him in with the Web3 side. So you might want to save your money when Renegade comes out. He could be like, just buy Renegade, you'll be rank 1 type thing.
Yeah.
That's why I infamed my Nomad to get him to 34. And when I hit 34, I get one of the 3 endgame skills. Like, I was getting top 10, top 5 without even getting the N3 skills on a Nomad. You know how busted that is?
Duh, bro, that's tough.
To make Murmur effective, you need 2 of the 3 skills. To make Ronin effective, you need 3 of the 3.
Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to say is like, so yeah, all the skill, like with Ronin, you have all your skill points, but you have to put them in all 3 of the, what's it called, the skill trees. Yep. Nomad, you don't even have to make it to the end. You just like get halfway and you're like, all right, cool.
You just have to make it to
10.
the bottom bar, and you know, after you where the 3 trees start, you just need to go like 1 or 2 into that 3 tree, and you're guaranteed like easy clear speed. Like once my Nomad hit 23, I was clearing growth runs like no man's business. I just jumping, shooting, and then waiting 6 seconds.
Is that how long the laser lasts for? 6 seconds?
Yeah, and then if you get the upgrade, which I'll get tomorrow when my gigs reset, it basically means if the laser kills an enemy, it resets the laser's timer and it moves on to another enemy. So that's another 6 seconds. And if it kills another enemy, it moves on to another enemy. And then you just see like 4 lasers just going, killing everything.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know it's resets.
You have to kill it with a crit though, but Nomad is a crit champion, so it's high likely that you kill with a crit.
Right.
It's like a 50% chance, like your laser finishes in 6 seconds or it continues up. And the thing with Ronin is Ronin's Slame slot is actually the overshield feature. It's not the shockwave. So his placement is different because Murmur and Nomad have their laser and holograms on. Like as soon as you get the overdrive skill, it goes to the like signature skill, which is hologram and the laser. But Ronin's it goes overdrive, then over shield on close damage, and then it goes shockwave, like the third skill is shockwave. So I'm confused. Is like Ronin's signature skill like the armor buff, or is it the close range damage?
Yeah. Yeah, which one is it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you need to do some type of change with Ronin, especially the Blade Master thing. I know they added the, like, if you have a superpower weapon, it doesn't lose the debuff. But for the first, like, 1 to 5 zones,
Level.
I'm losing my buff if I encounter any invaders, any hillbots, any investigate the anomalies, and any the other one that requires you to basically fight flying enemies.
Mm.
And then with Nomad and Murmur, they don't lose their like skill buff for the third slot, like the end game skill slot.
Yeah, and I feel like Nomad's laser should scale, because with Murmur, before they changed her, like her holograms could start with any weapon. Like, it was random, but it could start with any weapon. So you could be on stage 1 and she can have like, your hologram can have like fucking legendary shotgun, rocket launchers and whatnot. So that was like, oh, okay, let's scale that. So now like the holograms on stage 1 will have stage level 1 weapons and so on, and they will get, so theoretically they're getting stronger. But Nomad's laser is just like OP from the jump. But I feel like the damage should scale, or
the damage does scale. It scales with your power. So if you get like the plus 15% power things, your laser's killing everything faster.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The lasers, just fuck them lasers, bro. Too OP.
Also, if you get the one of the other powers, if it crits, it does 300% more damage. And then Nomad has a plus 30% crit on like the 3 skills in the middle of a tree, so you have to go that route. You're guaranteed to crit like 1 out of 3 shots.
Right, yeah. What? So you don't have to hit the head, you can hit any body part.
Yeah, you can just hit anything that you know where it gets highlighted, you know where the turrets mark. Nomad has a skill that marks. You just have to jump. You don't have to aim for the head, you just have to hit the target, and then you like carry on to the next wave, jump, hit the target, carry on to the next wave.
Coca Mini has done a level in the tower and got some mythical boots and a mythical jacket.
What, just now? What the fuck?
See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, man, it's gonna take us forever to get to that level. So they just keep getting stronger and stronger. You just can't touch them.
But that's mobile game for you, bro.
Yeah, I forget. It's a whole different genre of gaming that I'm not used to. Like, I never played like Clash of Clans or mobile games, bro. I was always Xbox or PC. I never indulged in none of that shit. The closest I played to win game was like FIFA and Madden. That was it. And 2K, NBA 2K, motherfuckers will spend. But like, you spend like $300, $500 max, and then get level 99 characters or level 99 team. This
mobile games you normally spend like 1 or 2K a day. The worlds are dropping 10K a day.
Like, what the fuck? Just to play amongst yourself or with other
bro.
worlds.
Gamer ego in it is like, I'm rank number 1.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill the stream and go make a cup of tea.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Probably do that soon too. What time is it? Ooh, 20 minutes till midnight. Okay, I'll probably go for another 20 minutes.
Thanks for stopping by the stream. Been good having you. Thanks for Smiling and Chaos for keeping me company all this time. Till next time, peace out.